For Muskogee Power Plant electrician Steve Loflin, a day off meant spending time helping Angela, his wife of 28 years, delivering phone books in a rural area near Muskogee.
This place is out in the boonies. I mean, you know, it's a dead-end road with 3 houses on it.
Started driving around trying to see if we could find these addresses, and then we just happened to cross that street.
This is a really rural area, and a lot of these streets are they're a dead-end street, and then might be a street off of it that's another dead-end street, you know, and they're just hard to find.
The area was so remote, you couldn't find it on a map. So Steve and Angela Loflin took a chance turn down a street. And what they didn't expect was to save a life while dropping off a yellow book.
I run up on the porch and set it up on the porch, and whenever I turn around, I notice that there's a little small car there with tape across the passenger side window and a hose coming out of it. And I kind of follow the hose, and the hose is wound up by the rear tire, and it's going into a potato into the tailpipe of the car. I think somebody's trying to kill themselves.
Trained first by the Boy Scouts and then by OGE, Steve knew that he had to act. A young woman's life hung in the balance. He opened the door of the vehicle and talked the teenager out of the worst decision of her life.
I talked to her a little while there, and I make her turn the car off. And I said, well, let's just sit on the grass right here. And I asked her if her head's hurting, if she's dizzy, if she has any, you know, she feels bad or anything.
While the two sat on the lawn, Angela called 911 for help. It took a while, but Steve wouldn't leave her side until the ambulance came.
We probably talked for an hour. I mean, we get down all the way down to talking about, you know, why you're doing this, and, you know, what about your grandkids and everything else that, you know, may come later in life if you don't do this. I mean, we talk a long time about different life things.
29 years with OG&E taught Steve the value of safety. Whether he's on the job at the Muskogee Power Plant, in a car, or delivering phone books, he works with his eyes wide open.
She had only been there through a couple songs, probably on her iPods, what she told them, just maybe 5 minutes.
Makes you wonder how many times you drive by something that you don't realize.
I mean, if we'd have been any earlier, she would have still been working on it. If we'd have been any later, then we would have probably missed her both ways.
Steve and Angela have 3 sons, 2 grandsons. They are reminders about the value of life, the responsibility to protect others, and the importance of being constantly engaged.
You and your wife were delivering me to my house today when you found our daughter trying to commit suicide.
A family of strangers will always be grateful for the Loflins' attention to detail and their commitment to living safely and working safely.
Thank you so much. You guys are both truly angels. God bless you.
It caught my attention, and maybe that's just part of the way OG&E is now, just making us more aware of our surroundings.
Congratulations, Steve Loflin. OGE is proud of your commitment to our company's values and beliefs. Your heroic act has earned you a 2011 Positive Energy Together Award.